I have some amazing guests in the studio with me today. Yes, before I went on the break, I talked about some interview we're having later on the show today. And yes, I'm in the studio with two really, really fine men, and they say they have come to talk to you about something really, really, really special. This is a very special package that I feel like you need to be in, you need to catch in on, and you need to catch out as soon as possible, because who doesn't want to be a landowner in big 2025? Come on, I know you definitely want to be a landowner. I want to be a landowner. Everybody wants to be a landowner. So these people have come here to talk to you about how you can be a landowner without breaking the bank. You don't have to go through too much hassle, too much stress, too much wahala. This is just a very, very easy way out. And the next voice you'll be hearing is one of the guests that I have. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
How are you doing today?
Very well, very good.
What's your name?
My name is Oluwaseun Oyefeso.
And what do you do?
I'm the Territorial Chief Transparency Officer in Adron Homes.
Adron Homes. I've heard that name. That I've heard of Adron Homes quite a number of times. What exactly is Adron Homes?
All right, Adron Homes is the foremost real estate company in Africa. We deal with sales of lands and houses in our estates. We have our estates cut across the country. We have here in Ogun State, we have in Oyo State, Lagos State, we have in Abuja, and even outside the country. So we are in the business of selling lands and properties to the low-income earners, medium-income earners, and the high-income earners. We don't discriminate in Adron Homes. We sell to everyone because we want everyone to be landlords. That's what we do.
I like that. That's very, very, very inclusive. I love a company that is inclusive. You know, it's all about everybody must win. Everybody has to eat out of this national cake. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I love that. I have someone else in the studio. Can you briefly introduce yourself?
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Adesoya Oluwamayowa, a District Chief Responsibility Officer of Adron Homes and Properties.
Okay, so what's your favorite thing about working with Adron Homes?
In the time past, I've been in this company for the past 5 years, and we have a lot of goodies. Being a realtor, be it you're working in Adron Homes or elsewhere. But the best thing is to be in a good place at the right time, which is Adron Homes and Properties. So I have so many things I've achieved, and I still look forward to get more in the nearest future.
Amazing. You guys have a track record of making low-income earners landlords. How does that work out? How do you do it? Because imagine if I earn 20,000 naira in a month, but I have a goal to become a landowner. I want them to add landlady in front of my name. Exactly. You get the vibe. So how is that going to work out for me, knowing that I don't really earn so much?
All right. Like I said earlier, in Adron Homes, we are all inclusive when it comes to low-income earners, medium-income earners, and the high-income earners. So we have a package for everyone. We have a package for low-income earners, which we call the VIDCO series, the VIDCO Plus series. That's where the clients can get to pay about 10,000 naira monthly for a period of time.
Just 10,000 naira
monthly on a period of time. I mean, over a period of time, then you are sure that you can get a property with us. And we also have those that can pay more than that. Obviously, we also encourage that. If you can pay 50k, 100k, 200k monthly, it's all encompassing, just depending on your income level. Because we don't want to strain anyone. We want you to be a landlord with ease. So that's how we include everyone in our package.
Okay, that is a very, very, very cool. How do you select your location for the properties, or what are some of the locations that you guys are currently in?
All right, talking about the locations, we have, like I said earlier, we have locations cut across the country: Lagos State, Ogun State, Abuja. In Lagos State, we have in Ibejuleki. We have along Lekki Ekpe Expressway. That's our Coastal Park and Gardens. We have in Ibejuleki itself, just after the Dangote refinery. We have an estate there. Then we also have in Ikorodu. That's just after Caleb University, Ikorodu. In Ogun State, we have in Shagam. We have in GRA quarters opposite the stadium in Shagam. For those that are currently in Ogun State for the sports festival, for those that have passed through the stadium in Shagam, our estate is just directly opposite the very fantastic estate. You would love to have a plot there. Then aside from that, we also have in Abeokuta here, we have one at Alabata. That's just after Federal University of Agriculture in Abeokuta here. We have at Alamala, just after the Alamala Barracks. We have in Oyo State, we have in all of these locations. So now what we do is once a client shows interest, we tell you our prices and the location. So that's what would determine how much
You'll be
you'll be
paid.
paying, because these prices are different for each of the estates. Yeah, so that's how we go about it.
Okay, and this estate, their development is actually going on, and it is livable in. It's
Yeah,
not, you're not
now-
just going to get the estate and then you take me to one farm, one bush in one
Now,
unknown place.
One thing we pride on in Adron Homes is our infrastructure. We don't joke with it, because we believe that for you to live in an estate, it has to be habitable,
Yeah.
and you have to know that okay, you are living in a place where your mind is at peace with yourself. So in all of this that I mentioned earlier, we have top-notch infrastructures there. Now estates, we have some of our estates have stadium where you don't even need to go out for your gym and all of that. You can have you can have all the sports you want right in the estate.
Wow,
We
that's
have
cool.
shopping complexes in our estate. You don't even need to go out to get anything. They are all in the estate. We have drainages cut across all the plots in the estate, tarred roads, good lighting system. We have everything in the estate. Living in our estate, you are sure that even if you just want to go out, maybe you are just going to work and come back, everything you need is in the estate. So that's one thing we pride in Adron Homes.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you this question. What is the assurance that if I decide to start doing this, along the way, you people are not going to change your mind and decide that, no, you are no longer landlord material and you are going to return my money to me or something? So what is the assurance that I have?
Yeah, thank you very much. First and foremost, let me say, if you are purchasing our properties, the first thing you do after the payment is to fill up the subscriber form, which is inclusive of all the rules and regulations of you being part of Adron Homes and Properties. If you are buying into our estate, we are selling for 3 categories. We are selling for residential purposes, commercial, or investment. So commercial is when you intend to have your business within the estate. Maybe you want to have open a pharmacy, a supermarket, pure water factory, and so on and so forth. Why the residential purpose is for those people living within the estate. And investment, return on investment is definitely high now. You buy a land of a property of 1 million this year. Let's say give it 5 years. Yeah, you can't sell it for 1 million. You'll be selling nothing less than 10 million above. And then the benefit there is when you purchase the properties, after filling up the form, you have to pay in an initial deposit. It depends on the discount you're giving. If you're giving a 24-month discount payment, which is 2 years, within that 24 months, you have to pay every month till you finish your payment. If you default for that 24 months, let's assume you are going for a 24-month payment plan now, and it's supposed to end by 2026 January, and you are yet to balance up. By December, you should send a letter to the company.
Okay.
I won't be able to meet up with this payment. Please kindly give me a payment extension. So the company will look back to the letter and give you their preferred duration for the extension. It might be 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months and above. It depends. So that's just it. And your land is your land is secured. If you have gone through the rules and regulation of the company, it's not that you're going to buy a plot of land today. One thing we don't do is we don't allocate instantly. The reason is that we are trying to avoid bushy estates. Just like you buying a property now and you're not ready to build, and you're telling us to allocate for you. Who's going to be the one clearing the the bush within the neighborhood?
Okay.
So we don't allocate whenever you're not ready to build. If you're ready to build this month, you can pay outrightly and get your land and you commence your building. But if you're not ready, let's say you are ready in the next 2 to 3 years, that's when you come and get your property. And we have documents that back it up.
Legal documents.
Yeah, legal document. You get a contract of sales. The first document you get when you make payment with your receipts. Then after the payment, you get your provisional letter for allocation, which will certify you that you are done with your payment. And from there, when you commence to the infrastructural parts, the one my boss talked earlier, it comes for residential and commercial purposes. That's when you are done with the payment of the land, then you can come in with the infrastructural charges, which at the end of the day you are going to enjoy the benefits within the estate, because these infrastructural charges includes the survey plan and all other legal documents you are going to be given by the company. Because in Adron Homes, we don't issue individual CFO. We are being given a global CFO from the government.
Okay.
So you're going to have a copy of that and your survey.
Okay, that is definitely very, very, very assuring. So what are some of the promos that because you mentioned something about promo. So what are the promos that you currently have going on?
All right. Presently, we have 2 promos running. The company, we have Workers' Day promo for our workers. No, we celebrated Workers' Day just earlier in the month. So we have Workers' Day promo that's still running. Then we have Ilea promo also running. Ilea, of course, Ilea is just some few weeks away.
Yeah.
So we have these 2 promos running. Now, for the Workers' Day promo, our clients can get to enjoy up to 40% discounts.
Ooh, that's
all of
nice.
Our lands, yes. We, like I said earlier, we include everyone because we want everyone to be landlords. So we are not very rigid with our prices. So when we have promo for workers, where workers can get 40% discount and they get to pay over 24 months. So let's say you are buying a land which you are selling for 5 million naira presently. As a worker, you can get it for 3 million naira. That's 40% discount off.
Nice.
Then even that 3 million naira, you can still pay for 24 months. So look at it. That's about 100 plus monthly, or even maybe not up to. So that's what we do. We try to consider all factors while we are selling our product. So as that's for Workers' Day promo. Then we also have gift items that are available even on that discount. And see, Adron is doing a whole lot. We are giving you discounts. We are still giving you gift items.
Nice.
Yeah. So now.
Try.
So if you can pay about 500k as deposit on any of our properties, you get, I think, an air fryer as a gift.
That's
If
nice.
you can pay 1 million as deposit, you get something very tangible as gift. We have gift for 200,000 deposit, 100,000 deposit, and the likes. Then that's for the Workers' Day. Then Ilea promo. That Workers' Day is channeled to just workers. Yes, workers.
Okay.
Presently. Now, then the Ilea promo is for everyone, where everyone can get. Then for the Ilea promo, we have 30% discount running on Ilea promo. So the 30% discount also comes with gift items. Comes with ramps. If you pay about 500k, you get a RAM free of charge.
Nice.
You're not paying for RAM. So that's actually a win-win situation.
It is.
You're owning the land, you're still getting a RAM from us.
It is.
To celebrate the
festive.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
So we also have different gift items for different deposits from 100,000 and above on all of our estates. So just let us know the estate you want to buy. We'll tell you the price. We'll give you the discount. Any deposit you are able to make, then you are good to go with us.
All right, that's very cool. You're still listening to the Sidelines on Eagle 7 Sports Radio 103.7 FM and the BI Sports radio station. And currently, the National Sport Festival, the Gateway Games, is currently going on. I have you guys are also one of the major sponsors for the Gateway Games.
Yes.
That is very, very, very good. I mean, you have to support the game. You have to support Ogun State. And I also asked you before we came on, what state are you from? You said you're from Ogun State.
Yes.
Ogun State, you are a child of the soil.
Yeah.
So definitely, I understand you wanting to give back to the people and all of that. So how has are you enjoying the Gateway Games so far?
All right. Presently, Adron Homes is one of the major sponsors of the games, like you have said. We actually have our stand. We have our stand at the stadium presently. So for those that are at the stadium that are listening to us right now, you want to get more information about the company, you can come to our stand at the stadium for more inquiries. Adron Homes is a company that is very supportive when it comes to games and every other thing. So we are sponsoring Gateway Games, and as a person from Ogun State, I'm rooting for my state, and I hope that my state comes out well at the games. Thank you.
All right, and you're also rooting for Ogun State to win.
Definitely. We are Team Ogun.
Ah, nice. I'm Team Delta anyway.
Delta.
So I'm definitely rooting for Delta to win. But if Ogun State win, I mean, it's a win-win for me because I'm a Delta girl, but I'm in Ogun State. Yeah. So it's a win-win for me.
For Ogun State because you are here.
All right. I love that. Just to ask you a quick question about the European League going on. Currently, there's a final match going on today at Man U vs Tottenham. What is your prediction for that match? First of all, what team do you support?
I'm supporting Manchester United.
To win this match.
Yes.
Okay, so what's your
'Cause
prediction?
I want them to be part of my team at the UEFA Champions League.
Oh, okay, nice.
So let me just say a 2-0.
Man, you winning 2-0.
Yes.
All right, what about you?
All right, I'm rooting for Tottenham tonight.
Oh.
Yes.
So this is a face-off going on right
it's
now.
a face-off. And I know Tottenham will win tonight.
Okay, what's your
2-0.
prediction? 2-0. So we
Tottenham
have 2-0.
Man
The
U
score
0.
line is 2-0.
Yeah.
But who now has the 2? Who has it 0? We will be finding out later tonight. And of course, Eagle 7 Sports Radio 103.7 FM. We'll be bringing you guys the commentary live right here. So make sure you keep it locked in with Eagle 7 Sports Radio 103.7 FM. But before we go, any last words?
All right, just want to encourage everyone, Nigerians, home and abroad, that Adron Homes, we pride in affordability and we are all inclusive. We want everyone to be landlords, no matter your income level, no matter no matter your earning, you can own a land with us, and it's very, very affordable, very convenient for you to pay. So I want to encourage us all. Before we go, we'll probably drop our phone numbers.
Yeah.
So you can reach out to us.
All right, I think you should just say it now. What are your
right.
social media platforms, if you have any, and of course your number that the listeners can reach you on?
All right, my phone number is 0806 7000 402. I'll come again. 0806 7000 402. And our social media handles, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on TikTok at Adron Homes. You can also reach out to us on all these medias. Thank you.
All right, so any last words?
Yeah, I just want to say to the masses, particularly the upcoming youth and students, that they should invest in real estate. Whatever money they are seeing at the moment, they shouldn't use all the money to buy shawarma, Brazilian
And do the remain.
in clubs. They should use part of those money to invest for themselves. Because if you are an 100-level student and you have a 4-year course or 5-year course, when you invest in real estate, let's assume you go for the Vitco Plus series, which is particularly for the low income earners. By the time you are graduating, you'll be a landowner. And by then you should be fully buoyant and tell people, let me just say your mates that I have a property with Adron Homes and Properties in so estates here and there. And if they are unable to reach us on the phone, we have our nearby offices in Abeokuta. We have at Jide Jones House, Okelewo, Jide Jones House, Okelewo, Abeokuta, and other offices. We have another second office at Yano Mortuary Junction, just at beside the Bamba Market, Yano Mortuary. And our third office that is close by, we have one at Papalanto, opposite Ikea Nobi Filling Station. So they can actually reach out to us in our offices or via our contact number. And my number is 080 67 60 6508. 080 67 60 6508. So we are at your doorstep. Reach out to us physically in our offices, or you can call us or chat us on WhatsApp. Thank you very much.
All right, you've heard from the representatives of Adron Homes, and definitely, I really feel like you should take charge of this opportunity, invest in real estate, because come on, that is a gold mine that would never ever fail. I mean, you can't go wrong with investing in real estate. So definitely invest in real estate, become a landowner. I feel like it'd be so cool to say, almost small girl like me, if I get out, so are you playing? Don't play with me. I'm a landlord. Do not play with me. And of course, I'm definitely talking to the women listening right now. As a woman, you have to have your own money. You have to have a land. You have to have a landed property, so that when a man is talking to you, be like, sure, you know who you are talking to, sha. Let me not speak your mind. I don't understand. But anyways, yes, definitely, you've heard from the representatives, and I feel like you should get a landed property for yourself. The number again is you can reach out to them on 080-670000 6730 402. I'll take that again, 080-670000 402. And you can also reach out to him on 080-6760 606508. I got that right. Okay, I'll take that one more time. 08067606508. They have their offices at G.D. Jones House at Iano Mortuary and Papa Land 2. I think I got that correctly. So if you have any other inquiries, you want to ask them any questions, you want to know more about it so that you don't just invest in what you're not really familiar with, go to their offices, chat them up on WhatsApp, or of course you can also go down to the stadium where they have their stand, and their representatives will definitely be willing to answer your questions. There you have it. Before I let you go, I'm letting you go right now, but before I let you go, would you like to request for a song to play for your Wonder Woman? First of all, do you have a Wonder Woman? Because today is Wonder Woman Wednesday.
Oh, really?
So, yes, we celebrate Wonder Woman here on the show. So, do you have a Wonder Woman?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so tell us what song you'd like me to play for your Wonder Woman.
Okay, Dari Atalade. No. Sorry, Timi Dakolo. Timi Dakolo. Yawomi. Sorry. Yawomi. Yes. Timi
Okay.
Dakolo. Yawomi. Yeah, sorry.
All right, Iyawomi by Timi Dakolo. All right, I will definitely be playing that one for you. Just to add one more number for you to call if you're trying to contact Adron Homes at 070-6784-9936. And this is Vivian. So contact Vivian on 070-6784-9936. This is Eagle 7 Sports Radio 103.7 FM. And this is The Sidelines with Vicky Manny and AY the Netbuster. Keeping it locked in here in this beautiful studio in Wasimi in Ogun State, where we are transmitting live from. And this is Timi Dakolo with Iyawomi. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.